Are we streaming? I think we're streaming. We'll see how long this lasts because my internet connection is unstable. No one's joined either, so I guess that's maybe a good thing. Let's see here. I'm going to give it like 1 minute. Oh, I see 2 people. Hi, people. If you care to reveal yourselves, share your deets in the chat box. Or don't. Stay anonymous. Welcome to my upstairs guest room / office / multi-purpose room. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Maggie Hudson's mom. Welcome. We are going to be doing a flow class. In full transparency, my internet connection is not stable, and so I'm going to keep it brief just in case it cuts out in the middle and ruins it for everyone. So we're going to do a 30-minute quick and groovy flow, and I'm going to give it like 1 more minute to see if folks join, and then we're just going to get after it. I'm going to pop in the comment box. Hi, Lauren. Pop in the comment box a Spotify playlist that I love, and will be playing kind of quietly next to me to keep me in sync. But I definitely recommend going in, grabbing that, and listening to it. One of my favorite DJs. Let me get this started, and then we're gonna move our bodies. It's gonna be a 30-minute flow. Do what you can, let go of what you cannot. One of my philosophies of teaching is that my job is really to push you, and you learn how to push back. And the best way to do that when I can't see you in person is to know, hi, Muriel, to take child's pose, to ignore a suggestion when I give one, to take something that works better for you. So this is your time. This is your practice. And I'm just going to offer some things to consider. Cool? All right, so I've got a few folks on here. Let's do it. We're going to jump right in. Let's get in downward facing dog. Sorry, derobing. So come into downward facing dog. If that's too aggressive to start, you might begin in tabletop, taking a few breaths and then making your way back there. But ultimately, this is where we're going to find ourselves, downward facing dog, maybe pedaling out the feet, swinging the hips from side to side, just getting into your body. If you're like me and you've been sitting in a computer all day, let's get super present with our bodies. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out. 2 more. Deep breath in. Big breath out. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Lower your knees to the mat. Melt your hips to your heels. Child's pose. Take the palms to touch at the top of your mat. Bend at the elbows. Draw the thumbs to the nape of the neck. And then walk your elbows forward so you can drag your lats longer. Take a deep breath in. And a big breath out. 1 more deep breath in. Big breath out. Release your hands back to the mat. Take your gaze forward. As you inhale, slide through onto your belly. Tops of the feet come down to the earth. Forehead rests on the mat. Take your hands behind your head. We'll do 3 lift ups of the chest. So as you inhale, lift your chest, lift your elbows. Exhale, tap down. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Good. Place your palms underneath your shoulders. Press yourself through tabletop. And then all the way back to downward facing dog. So that's our little warm-up flow. Take a deep breath in. Steady breath out. 1 more deep breath in. As you exhale, lower your knees. Press your hips to your heels. Bring the palms together and Draw your thumbs to the nape of your neck. Deep breath in. Steady breath out. One more deep breath in. Steady breath out. Release your hands back to the mat. Slide yourself forward. Bring your hands behind your head. Next inhale, lift your elbows. Exhale, tap your forehead down. 2 more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, tap. 1 more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, tap. Hands down. Tuck your toes. Press back to table. And then downward facing dog. We'll do all that 1 more time. Big breath in. Exhale, knees to the mat, hips to the heels, hands to the back of the heart space. Inhale here. Exhale, release your hands. Inhale, slide through. Hands behind your head. Exhale. Take an inhale to lift up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, tap. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Nice job. Plant your palms. Either press through table or see if you can press yourself up through plank pose. If you're in tabletop, go ahead, find your way to plank. If plank on your hands and toes is too much, then from table, just slide your knees back about 3 inches and then maintain a tight core there. So either on your toes or on your knees. Hold here for 3. Hold here for 2. And 1. Exhale, pike the hips high. Downward facing dog again. Next, exhale, walk your hands back to meet your feet. Uttanasana, forward fold. I like to take my hands forward and sort of drag or create some tension in my spine, keeping my arms long. Making a little traction. Pause here. On your next inhale, ragdoll your way all the way up to standing. Good. And we'll take 3 half sun salutations just to start to warm the body up with the breath a little bit more. So on your next inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky, look up. Exhale, fold over your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Use the same muscles we used on our belly to fire, to lengthen the spine. Exhale, refold. Inhale, rise to stand, palms touch overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. 2 more times just like that. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. 1 more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, this time hands pass through heart center and to your hips. Shift your weight to your right leg. Start to peel the left heel off the mat and tone your right quads, quadriceps, and then start to lift your left leg. So pausing here to find balance this week, we're talking about Shraddha or faith. One archetype of faith is Hanuman. Hanumanasana is a pose we know, Hanuman being a deity. And a lot of his stories embody faith and taking a leap of faith. So on your next inhale, reach your arms high. As you exhale, start to extend the left leg as much as you can. And like you're taking a giant leap of faith, reach that left foot to the top of the, whoa, Matt, break your bureau. Don't worry about it. No big deal. This is yoga at home. We're doing great. So take a leap of faith. Break all the things in your house. High lunge. Inhale. Exhale, take your elbows wide, cactus arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach up. Really stretch your elbows back as you exhale. Let's do 2 more like that. Inhale, opening up through the chest from sitting and typing all day. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, elbows back. Good. Spin your back heel down. Open your arms up. Warrior 2. Bend that front thigh to parallel. Inhale here. Exhale, sit a little lower. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, sit a little lower. 1 more. Inhale here. Exhale, forearm to thigh, side angle pose from a couple of weeks ago. Drag the back of your neck long. Take the elbow up and overhead and really side bend, open up through your right side waist. Inhale here. Exhale, go a little bit deeper. Make sure you don't collapse in that bottom shoulder. Inhale, lift your elbow. Exhale, drag. One more time. Inhale, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, drag. Good. Right hand comes to the earth. Right heel spins to the sky. Inhale, take your left arm up. And then exhale, open it up. Inhale here. Exhale, try to open it up. One more breath. Inhale here. Exhale, take that hand down. Step your left foot back to meet your right, plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, lower to your forearms. Inhale here. Exhale, stay. Inhale here. Exhale, stay. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, lower your hips to the earth. Drag your heart through the center of your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, lower your chest. Plant your palms, tuck your toes. Either pass through tabletop or press through plank. Downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. One more, inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Good, start to walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise to stand, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. We're gonna go to the other side. Hopefully I won't break my candle. And then we'll keep building on this flow. So inhale, stabilize through your left leg, lift your right leg. Pause here and think about the concept of faith. What is faith? What does it mean to you? What does it mean to you to leap into the unknown, to leap into your dresser and then your golden hatted gnome, knowing you might break something, but ultimately you'll come out maybe on top, maybe. One more breath. Start to extend the right leg. Inhale. Exhale, leap it forward. Oh, she made it. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, take those goal post arms, reach them back. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, open the heart. 3 more times. The word Shraddha comes from the word cœur, or is related to the French word cœur, which means heart. So faith is something we do when we lead from the heart. As you exhale, take those arms out. Spin open to warrior 2. I'm going to flip to face you. You stay exactly as you are. 3 breaths here. Trying to breathe out from the heart, opening the collarbones, spreading through the arms. Inhale here. Exhale, stay. Last one, inhale. Exhale, right forearm comes to the thigh, left hand comes behind the head. Drag the back of the neck long. And on your next exhale, tip your elbow towards the sky. So we're creating that long line all the way up, as if one day my elbow and my heel will be in the same line. Not for me today, but keep dragging the neck long, lengthening the side waist. Last breath. Left hand comes to the mat on the inside of your right foot. Right arm reaches to the sky, twist. Inhale here. Exhale, open up. Inhale here. Really open as you exhale. Maybe even think like a back bend. On your next exhale, take that right palm down. Step your right foot back, plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower to your right forearm. Lower to your left. Pause and plank. This time, either lowering your hips down into Sphinx or piking your hips high, coming into Dolphin, yogi's choice. 3 breaths. Now, either returning to plank or if you're in Dolphin, see if you can lift one elbow, both elbows. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. So if you were in your Sphinx pose, just press back. Take a deep breath in. Steady breath out. One more deep breath in and out. Good. Start to walk your hands back to your feet. I'm going to flip around again. You stay there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise to stand, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's add on. So walking your weight onto your right foot. Inhale, lift your left. Take your left hand to your left knee, right hand to your right hip. As you exhale, take that knee out to the side. Good, inhale here, either stay or attach that foot as high as you can up your right leg, Vrikshasana tree pose. Stabilizing through your standing leg, lengthening through the crown, inhale. Now use your glute muscle on your left as you exhale, separate the foot, send it forward. Next inhale, reach your arms and your legs. Exhale, big leap. Leap of faith here, inhale. Exhale, take your elbows wide. 2 more this round, inhale. Exhale, take your elbows wide. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, take your elbows wide. Inhale, take your arms overhead. Exhale, thunderbolt. Really press back through that back heel as you hug the navel up and in over your front thigh. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, left hand to the inside of your left foot. Right heel pivots back. You can always return to side angle as you take the right hand behind the head and really drag the back of the neck long, lengthen the sideways. Inhale here. Exhale, see if you can melt a little deeper in that front thigh. Inhale here, maybe extending long through that right arm for that last breath. Exhale, either right hand comes to the earth or right elbow crosses over your left knee. Left palm to touch your right as you twist. Find the thing that works for you. Remember, going as deep as you need to today. Next exhale, hands come to the earth. Lower your right knee. Shift your weight back. Ardha Hanumanasana. And again, faith comes from or leads to a word that relates to the heart. So can you lift your heart? If this is too much, maybe you plant your hands on your front thigh or you softly bend the knee. We're looking for a stretch in the hamstrings. Go ahead, take 1 more breath wherever you are. Exhale, take the hands forward, bending that front knee, stepping back, plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, lift your hips high, downward facing dog. Then slide your hands in about a handprint forward. Either staying on your toes or lowering to your knees. You'll find out in a second. You're going to tuck your chin towards your chest, bend your elbows back, try to bring the crown of the head to the ground, and then inhale back up. You're going to do 4 more of those. So either from the knees or shortening your down dog and trying it from the toes. Good. 2 more. Isn't this fun? Last one. Ugh. Downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Shifting on to the other side. I'm going to face this way. Left hand to the left hip. Right leg lifts. Pause here and then grabbing the right knee as you take it out to the side. Inhale here. Exhale. Attach the right foot as high as you can on your left thigh. Vrikshasana tree pose. Bring the hands to heart center. If you have a dresser, it's very helpful for balance. Good. Use your right glute to detach your foot. Shift it forward. Lift your arms up. Inhale. Big Hanuman leap of faith. Leap from your heart as you exhale. Good. Inhale here. Exhale. Take your elbows wide. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Arms reach up. Inhale. Belly over the front thigh as you exhale. Stretch forward. Hold here in your thunderbolt. Reach back through your back heel. Reach long through your middle fingers. Inhale. Right hand to the inside of the right foot. Whoa. Left heel to spin down. Left hand behind your head. Inhale to create length. Exhale to tip that long. Good. So keep lengthening the back of the neck. That'll come into play later. And breathe. Maybe that last exhale, you stretch the left arm overhead. And then taking the left hand either to the inside of your left foot or left elbow goes across the right knee. Twisted lunge. Breathe in. Twist deeper as you exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Back knee down. Shift your weight back. Lift your heart forward. In times of uncertainty, instability, leading from the heart is often a very practical and essential way to exist. Inhale, bending back into your front knee. Yogi's choice as you step back, either holding plank on your hands, holding plank on your forearms. You could lift to dolphin, or you could try those dolphin headstand push-up hybrid thing. So hold whatever you're doing for 5 breaths. Keep breathing. Keep broadening through the collarbones, firming the belly however you are. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Nice deep breath in and out. Nice job, yogis. One more breath in and out. Start to walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to do it one more time. And this time, give yourself artistic liberty. Start to play. Start to lead from your heart. Make mistakes. Fall into your dresser. Do the thing that helps you reestablish connection with your body, your mind, your spirit. So go with me or make your own choices. Shift your weight to your right foot, bringing your hands to your hips as you inhale, lift your left leg. Either staying here, you could try peace finger to big toe as you straighten the leg. You could take that out to the side, maybe return to tree. If you play with the balance here, maybe you fall over on your cat or your dog. We'll meet ourselves back in the center. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, big faithful leap to the top of the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, elbows wide. 2 more, inhale here. Exhale, elbows wide. 1 more, inhale here. Exhale, elbows wide. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thunderbolt. I don't have a ton of space, but I'm going to come into warrior 3 using my wall. You might take that. You might come into standing splits. You might be at a wall and you try a little handstand hop, the benefits of being at home. Just playing with whatever serves there. 2 more breaths wherever you are. Right foot to the back of the mat, left knee bends a lot. Side angle of your choice. So maybe we take the hand behind the head again, or if you're working the bind, use the bind, but think about that same action of lengthening the back of the neck instead of crunching yourself in. So taking the head back, lengthening the neck. 1 more breath. So exhale, release, taking a twist of your choice. Maybe hand down, maybe palms meet. Maybe you lower the back knee, send the outer blade of the left foot down, knee out for a bit of a hip stretch. Inhale here. Exhale, release. Ardha Hanuman. If you have a deeper Hanuman practice, you might move into a bigger split. I don't have that, so I'm going to stay here. 1 more breath. Good, inhale, coming back up. And we'll all just meet in downward facing dog. So skipping the core work for this round. Skipping the inversion work for this round. I promise it's coming back. Next exhale, walk your hands to your feet. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Rise to stand, inhale. Let's go to the other side. You stay there. I'm going to shift sides. Bringing your right leg up as you tone your left. Playing around here. Maybe you take tree. Maybe you take Tita Hasta Padangustasana. Maybe you try to tap your grandmother's wedding photo with your toe. You know, whatever. Lead with your heart. Inhale, so whoa. Keep your arms up, leg up. Exhale, big leap forward. 3 of these. Next exhale, take the elbows wide, open the heart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, take them wide. 1 more, inhale, lift up. Exhale, take them wide. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, either thunderbolt, warrior 3, maybe standing splits, maybe a little hop. Just play. Lead from your heart. Sometimes that means failing. Stepping into the unknown and falling. It's part of life. Stepping back, Coming into our side angle of choice. Maybe you take the bind. Maybe you don't. Breathe. Wherever you are, spread through the clavicles. Open your heart. Exhale, gently releasing that, taking your twist, either elbow around the knee, maybe back knee lowers this round. Maybe you take more of a back bend option. Big breath in. Breathe out from your heart. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, hands return to the mat. Hanumanasana of your choice. Stretch back. Good. Inhale, bending back into that knee if you took half splits or wiggling your way back. Coming into plank pose. Inhale. Lower the knees to the earth. Press the hips to the heels. Return to that child's pose we took at the beginning of our class. And breathe. Release your hands back to the mat. Flip over onto your tush. Do a little bit of core work. So take the hands behind the head like we started with and like we did in side angle. And now pull the elbows in. Drag the back of the neck long like side angle. Push the forearms up as if you were doing forearm plank. You're going to keep the legs down and start to lower yourself until you feel your low back hit the ground. Either stay with your feet there, extend your legs long. We're just going to hold here. So ideally in a headstand, which is where we're working, we're back here. So maybe start to lean your head back, but don't let the backs of your shoulders quite touch. Don't let your heels touch. If that's too hard, come back to the original position we were in, maybe even back with the feet down. Wherever you are, hold for 3. Push up on your forearms, hug your navel in 2. And 1, let it go. Whew. Good, plant your feet down, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift your hips, bridge pose, Setu Bandha. As we go into headstand, we don't want to be going into it at fight, flight, or freeze. So as you lift and open your abdomen, lifting your hips, try to steady and slow your breath. And then gently roll yourself down your spine. Pause here. And on your next exhale, roll yourself over to one side. Press up. So we're going to work into headstand. We're talking about faith. So our peak pose is headstand. Our focus is faith. And, if you're at a difficult point in your life, you're in a stressful point in your life, while it's absolutely normal and okay to freak out, to stress out, when we're making big choices, big decisions, big leaps in our lives to move on to the next thing, to move out of one phase into another, we are going to make the most conscious and stable decisions when we are moving out of fight or flight or freeze. So as we come into headstand, which can be a big shift and also can elicit a lot of fear and stress, try to keep your breath steady. Try to keep your emotions even and focus on the breath and what is stable, your arms, your back muscles, that kind of thing. So I have a chair here. I would recommend that if you've got an inversion practice and you already want to go into your headstand, live your life. If you don't, go grab a chair, have it at the back of your mat and come back. And while you do that, we're going to set up where our hands will be for Salamba Shirshasana. Woo! It's been a day, y'all. Salamba Shirshasana or supported headstand. So take your hand to your forehead, let your fingers drape on the crown of your head, let the middle finger press to the crown of the head. This is where we want to land our weight for our head. Headstand is really a misnomer until we totally balance on our head. So now take your hands back behind your head again, lengthen through your cervical spine, pull your elbows in, and then draw your shoulders down your back. So really where we're putting all our energy and stability is in our forearms and our shoulder girdle. So you want to feel that super tight. If you're just working on headstand, you're going to back yourself up towards that chair. Your feet are going to go on the chair. Hands come down on the earth. Tuck my chin to my chest. Cradle the back of my head as I land my crown of my head on the ground. And then push my forearms into the ground, tuck my toes, lift my hips. I can stay here, walk my feet to the chair, which helps me get a little bit more inverted, or even just play around with one foot at a time. If you're, getting more advanced or into this, maybe you pull your knees into your chest and you just hold here, or you might come into the full thing. Wherever you are, breathe. Keep checking in. Am I in fight or flight? Can I bring myself back to faith in myself? By breathing from the heart, stabilizing through what I know is there. My arms, my breath. Take one more breath. Wherever you are, with great grace and gentleness, make your way down. Lower yourself into that child's pose we started with. Deep breath in. Big breath out. One more deep breath in. Big breath out. Begin to place your palms back on the mat. Lift yourself up to seated and then just roll over onto your back. If you have an urge right now to not finish the practice, I'm going to challenge you, stay with me. We won't do a whole hour, but give yourself this time. As you come onto your back, just start to move in ways that feel organic to you. Maybe rolling your knees from side to side or grabbing your shins. Maybe wiggling your jaw around. We'll come into a twist. As you exhale, take your knees over to the right. Extend your left arm. Looking either up to the ceiling or sky or over your left arm. Deep breath in. Let it go, exhale. Deep breath in. Let it go, exhale. One more deep breath in. And out. Bring your knees back through center. And take your twist over to the other side. Slow your breath down. Stay with me. More importantly, stay with yourself. Stay with your breath. Maybe ask yourself the question, what is faith to me? When the ground feels unstable, when everything is shifting or changing, which, spoiler alert, is most of the time, do I employ faith in anything? Myself, a higher source, my community, my family. The question faith is bringing to us is, where do I place my heart? Inhale, bring your knees back through center, placing your feet down on the ground, taking another back bend before we take Shavasana, just to open up the heart, especially if you're working at a desk all day. So either repeating bridge pose, maybe this time taking the clasped fingers, pressing down, pinky fingers pressing down towards the mat, lifting the hips. Or if wheel is in your practice, moving into wheel for 5 breaths. Focusing on the opening of the heart. If you're in bridge, really tucking the shoulders underneath you. If you're in wheel, spinning the shoulder blades together to press the heart more towards the direction of your nose. And after 5 breaths, releasing back down onto your back. Letting your knees fall in to touch each other, neutralizing your spine, bringing one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Closing your eyes. Big breath in. Full breath out. One more big breath in. Full breath out. Beginning to move into your Shavasana. We'll just take 1 minute. So again, if you have the urge to exit, stay with me. Stay here for you. Just take a moment here with our arms out by our sides, our legs extended, our eyes closed, to just be. Maybe the faith we find today is just that as we are enough. Leaning into our heart's calling that all we need is what we're already given. We have all the tools we need. Try to stay present with your breath, with your heart. Deep breath in. Big sigh out. Inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. Exhale, draw your knees into your chest. Inhale, pause here. Exhale, roll to your favorite side. And on your next inhale, pressing yourself up to a comfortable seat. We'll sit for just 1 more minute in stillness. So maybe finding a cushion, you have a meditation cushion, a pillow, trying to get your knees lower than your hips. Finding your shoulders relaxing down your back. Your jaw softening. Your eyes heavy. So this idea of faith is that which we put our heart into, which we rest our heart and trust. It's an active thing. We must actively place trust. So where do you place your heart? In chaos, in uncertainty. Perhaps the first answer is in ourselves. On your next breath in, bring a hand to your heart. Physically remind yourself of the center, the space of Shraddha, of faith. Bring your hand to your belly. Take a moment to internalize whatever lesson you need to take off of your mat. Maybe just to move your body once a day. Maybe to embody something deeper, such as Shraddha, faith. And bringing your hands to your heart center, bowing your chin towards your chest, thanking yourself for showing up today. Thank you. Thank you for joining me for a brief flow, brief time to step away, reconnect. Inhale the thumbs to the third eye and allowing yourself to seal your practice any way you'd like. Namaste. Thank you all so much. For those of you that are members and was expecting an hour-long flow, I wanted to make sure my internet stayed stable the whole time. So with the last 20 minutes, don't go back to work. Don't answer that email. Go for a walk. Today in Indianapolis, it is beautiful. Go for a walk, read your book, drink water, make some celery juice. Do something that uplifts your soul, attaches you back to your heart. Thank you so much, Maggie, Hudson's mom. Hudson's mom! Oh my God, hi. And yeah, thank you all so much for being here. Have a marvelous day.